Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic 2. So I've poured myself a glass of Jura 16. It's okay. It's not the best. And I've calmed down a bit. So in the meantime I've googled prestige classes. And you're going to love this if you're not a complete fucking retard. To unlock prestige classes you don't have to have prerequisites of skills. You need to head to the light side or the dark side. And not necessarily max it out, but get right towards the end of the bar. Now, for a game whose whole ethos, certainly on Nar Shaddaa, the takeaway message was there are grey Jedi and we live in a world of grey. So, to simplify that cave to light side or dark side, or to block off the most powerful characters, presumably that's what the game's been balanced for, you have to max out light side or dark side. Now that's just shit. That's terrible. Just think about that. That undermines the only thing I liked about this game. It's just fucking stupid. It's some of the laziest design of all time. I mean, could you not have, if you wanted prestige classes, could you not have tied it to skills? Could you not have some for Grey Jedi? But only Adolf Hitler or Mother Teresa get prestige classes. Just fucking dumb. It's fucking dumb and for retards. I think if you're gonna... and don't play this game because it's fucking shit. But if you're gonna play this game you need to have maximum constitution, 3 int and 3 wisdom, because that's the only way you could possibly roleplay this game. Is if you're a complete fucking moron. Letting all those stupid characters on the shit. It's just terrible. The whole game is terrible. There's one thing I liked about it. The one thing... oh yeah, just got some more unique items there in a random metal box. The one thing I liked about it was that there were Grey Jedi in this universe. Well, tough tits if you want to play one of them, because they're shit. Tough luck if you want to play the game and see inside caves. You've got to be either a manic lovey-dovey, lawful good, or chaotic evil. Imagine if you joined a game of D&D and the only alignments you're allowed to play are lawful good or chaotic evil, or you can't play the game properly. Oh yeah, you actually are not going on this quest, just the other characters who are lawful good and chaotic evil are. And you better not be playing a mage, you fucking retard. Where's Sarn? I can't fucking see him. Oh, I don't know if it's bugged out. I'm going to quit the game and come back in.
So you have come to die like the Jedi before you. This planet is a graveyard for your kind. She thinks you should be spared, but only so you might suffer. You will break, and when you do, you will die. Why she would bother with one such as you is something I will never understand.
Me neither. Her motivations are terrible. So are yours.
She awaits on the Traeus core in the heart of this planet, but you will never reach her. It is ancient, a relic that survived the destruction of Malachor. It was always here, far before the Mandalorian Wars. It draws death and hate to it, channels it, atrocities feed its power, and with its power, it creates hunger. Many Jedi have been consumed by it. It has been here for thousands of years. It is a place where the Sith teachings run strong. It is the threshold of the borders of an ancient empire. Kreia says it was a place of reflection for the ancient Sith, a gateway to their lands. It drew Lord Revan, and it calls to her as well. She said that the teachings here will lead one to the Sith, the true Sith, and all their shadowed worlds. This place led Revan to the graveyards of Korriban and beyond. It does not matter. The Lord Revan had the galaxy at his feet, could have made it strong, and he surrendered it to weakness. Like you, Revan touched power and turned away. The chance to heal this fractured galaxy, and he turned away. I was there when the Academy on Korriban fell, and the Sith turned on one another like beasts. Our chance at an empire, destroyed by Revan.
I bear no hatred for you. What kind of character would ever answer that?
Then it shall be proof that you are not the one she seeks, and she shall accept my loyalty again.
I can't fight him. I'll have to hack the save file and create a fighter character, I guess.
You are wrong. I have come farther than any of her apprentices since Revan, even you, and I am stronger for it.
Yeah, help me fight her, because I can't fight her on my own. Can I? I don't want to ally with him.
You seek to erode my will. You will not succeed. I am ready for you, exile. I have waited years to see the last of the Jedi fall before me. Only one may serve my master.
I wonder if his saves would have been this bad on hard. I'm guessing not.
Now you realize the true power of the dark side. As long as the dark places of this world flow through the cracks of my flesh, I cannot be killed.
That combat actually went quite well. I appreciate we're on easy. I reckon we can do it again.
You're strong. Perhaps she was correct about you. But you cannot kill me. She knows this. You are the one who will fall. Die, Jedi. You will not pass.
I wonder how long I have to keep beating him for. Eventually he's going to hit the wall on the other side of the room.
I still have the power to stop you. The Force runs strong through the screaming canyons of Malachor. I can die 100 times, exile, and still I will rise again as strong as before. I will not fall. I cannot die. Why did she choose you? What makes you able to defeat me? Defeat me here?
Putting the difficulty on easy, probably, to be honest, and force crush.
The Force is who I am. The dark side fills me. It is what I am. It was not. No matter how many I killed, there was no end to the pain. The blades the Force tore through my flesh. Kreia, she will try to break you, to teach you how far someone can fall. Her weakness is you. She has done all this, all of it, for you. I am glad to leave this place, at last.
So is he actually dead? Because he better fucking had be. Presumably that's an amazing lens, is it? There's barely any lenses in the game unless I've just missed them or haven't happened to roll them in the random loot. So I've been through here. Got to say that was pretty fucking underwhelming. That bad guy's motivation. I mean, at the beginning of the game, didn't he betray Kreia? But now he wants her to accept him back because she's a bit stronger. And he did it because he is the dark side, which is a bit of a lame motivation, if we're honest. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go next. Ah, fuck it, let's go through this door. Hopefully there's a bench somewhere. No, it's just to fight Kreia. Let me go fix my lightsaber first. No, I can't. Good luck there, game.
At last you have arrived. Is Malachor as you remember? You no doubt have many questions. I would be a poor teacher if I did not give you the answers you seek here now. I never destroyed Atris. She had destroyed herself. I merely stripped away the illusion and brought her truth. Her teachings could not be allowed to continue, and like Malachor, she was part of your past, unresolved. She needed to be something you could confront and defeat one last time. It was part of your training, part of what was needed to make you complete. And there must always be a Darth Treya. The galaxy needs its betrayers, especially in the times to come. She loved you, you know, as one loves a champion. You were all that she could not be. Yes, it is all that is left unsaid upon which tragedies are built. More echoes traveling through the Force. It is said that the Force has a will. It has a destiny for us all. I wield it, but it uses us all, and that is abhorrent to me. Because I hate the Force. I hate that it seems to have a will, that it would control us to achieve some measure of balance when countless lives are lost. But in you, I see the potential to see the Force die, to turn away from its will, and that is what pleases me. You are beautiful to me, Exile. A dead spot in the Force, an emptiness in which its will might be denied.
That's actually quite a good motivation. That's quite clever.
I use it as I would use a poison, and in the hopes of understanding it, I will learn the way to kill it. But perhaps these are the excuses of an old woman who has grown to rely on a thing she despises. More talk of machines and threats. If you would end Malachor, then do it. But it will not be a victory for you. You may hold Malachor in your grasp, but I hold the answers to your past and future in mine. Would you destroy us both before learning them? If so, then do it, for you have already failed me. Yes, always. From the moment you awoke, I have used you. I have used you so that you might become strong, stronger than I, and I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves so they could be killed by the Republic. I used you to keep the Lords of the Sith from condemning the galaxy to death with their power unchecked. I used you to lure them to Telos, where they could be at last fought and killed. I used you to reveal Atris's corruption so that her teaching could be ended before it began. I used you to gather the Jedi so they could be destroyed, and I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves so they could be killed by the Republic.
See, this is all very grey. She hates the Jedi and the Sith, but the game only rewards you for being one of them.
Perhaps you were expecting some surprise, for me to reveal a secret that had eluded you, something that would change your perspective of events, shatter you to your core. There is no great revelation, no great secret. There is only you.
No, she could only choose me because I'd lost my Force powers, but we learnt that the Jedi Council were capable of stripping people of their powers. So would she not have been better learning about that?
The apprentice must kill the master. If you do not, I will kill you. If I do not, then all you have achieved will be as nothing, as empty and as violent as Malachor itself.
I'm not sure if I can fight her. I think she's better than me. Oh. Well, I guess we've resolved all the plot lines. That was quite a good conversation. I suspect there was more to it than we saw. Wait. She doesn't have 280 hit points. 370 is that? She's got 1,000 hit points. Fuck off. I do want to kill her. She's told me everything. She sees me as a way because I lost my way with the Force and essentially destroyed it, blocked it out from me. That's what she wants. But she never asked me. She should have asked the Council and they could do it to her. And I kind of agree with the motivations of destroying the Jedi Council and the Sith that were hunting us.
Then finish this. Kill me. Strike me down. And at last, end this.
don't know if I want to kill her or not. I don't want to forgive her. I just have a feeling that killing her isn't going to help me in any way. Like, if I just want to bring anarchy to the universe, which I especially do now, which was kind of her plan, you know, she's a fatalist and she believes in fate, that the Force forces everyone to do things against their will, and I agree with that. That's the only logical explanation in game for why I took all those assholes on my ship when I didn't really want them. So I agree with her, the Force is bad. The way it tries to control everyone is bad. So I'm not going to kill her because she's right.
You will not show me mercy. I will see you break before you do.
1,079 hit points. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't have a chance. I do not have a chance. That's the route I want to take. There is no chance. She has 5 times as many hit points as I do. And then she's got 3 lightsabers with more hit points than I do. And this is on fucking easy. Okay, I originally decided I didn't want to kill her. But the Force is forcing me to kill her because I have the ability to kill her lightsabers.
I died long ago, and now the circle is complete. Strike me down, and at last end this. Good, you have strength, but you have yet to learn the full extent of power.
No. There's no way I can fight these. Yeah, they must have 1,000 hit points-ish, maybe 800. So she's got one left, just so you know the game's bugged out. That's why I'm not moving. Can't move. Yeah, so she's got at least one lightsaber left somewhere. And then her, who's got 1,081 hit points, we've now learned. Come this way, Mr. Lightsaber. Come on then. Come this way.
It is done. At last, it is done. You are greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here, you have rewarded me more than you can possibly know.
He left me no choice, like the Force. What I should do is I should say the Force has made me kill her. And it was never her choice, it was what the Force wanted all along.
No. Many choices were there, but you made the right ones. It is your choice. I had hoped you would follow Revan's path, but you and Revan are different, and your path is your own. You may take one of the ships that orbit Malachor and depart this place, or you may remain here on Malachor and wait for the others, those touched by the Force, who will come in time. Or you may return to your exile, where your presence will no longer affect the actions of others. There is no dishonor in any of these choices. I only ask that you make the choice without regret. Many things do I see as I gaze here from the heart of Malachor. This place channels such energies. If it matters to you at this last moment, I shall look into the future and tell you of what I see. It is my last gift to you, from one exile to another.
You just said this.
The Republic will fall as it always has, a fall that will take millennia under the care of the herds of Ithor. The surface of Telos will bloom again, and its golden fields shall again harbor scientists and thinkers. And complacent and peaceful, it shall forget the time that Saul Karath orbited it and brought fire to its skies. But it shall be a home world again to others who will stretch out across the galaxy and bring life. Dantooine shall lie in ruins as was intended when Malak's fleet brought death to the planet. Its surface will become home to nomads and primitives who will walk upon the ruins of the Jedi Enclave and not know upon the histories they tread. Nar Shaddaa shall persist as it always has, but there will be a heart to the world where there was nothing before, where once the lost and disposed were trapped there. Now they will struggle and grow. From despair shall come hope. Vaklu shall have a short reign, but Onderon's independence shall persist. As he fought the Mandalorians, his triumph over the Republic shall serve to preserve Onderon against the rest of the galaxy, and Onderon shall maintain its customs, its law, its history, its identity. And most of all, its victory shall give Onderon strength, so that the horrors of the Sith War and the Mandalorian Wars will not soon come to its surface again.
That's a perfect ending. That's exactly what we wanted for Onderon.
Korriban shall be as it always was, a graveyard for the darkest of the Sith Lords, still whispering within their tombs. It shall always be a source of evil, spawning threats throughout the millennia. It, like Malachor, brushes the edges of the Empire that waits in the dark, and like Malachor, the Sith have forgotten it. For a time, they will remember. Revan knew this. You travel with them for so long, yet you do not know them still. Feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts and know them, as I fought to know you. They were the lost Jedi, you know. The true Jedi, upon which the future will be built. They simply needed a leader and a teacher. She will stop hunting life and instead live it. She was not born to be a predator, despite her true father and the life she led within the shadow of Nar Shaddaa. She will miss you and think of you often. You who awakened her to what life is. She will live, but only for a time. Her death will occur in many years' time on a forgotten planet, saving the lives of others. But it will be her choice, and she will have no regrets. Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan intended. A general needs an army as he needs those he trusts. And Canderous is a loyal beast, no matter how much he is broken upon Revan's will. But you know this. They will die a death that will last millennia, until all that remains is their code, their history, and in the end, the shell of their armor upon the shell of a man too easily slain by Jedi. The blinded one shall return to her home world, and as she looked upon you, she shall look upon the surface of that world, and perhaps at last see what she was meant to see. After that, I do not know. I do know that you must leave her behind. Where you are destined, you must not take anyone you love. It was Revan's choice as well. If she leaves this place, she will leave battle behind her, in no small part due to your influence. She will take Atris's role as historian and teach others of the Jedi exile who gave up the Force and became stronger for it. I would have killed the galaxy to preserve you. I would have let the galaxy die. You are more rare than you know, and what you have taught yourself must not be allowed to die. You are not Sith, not truly, and it is for that I love you. Their paths are unknown to me, even the small one who waits for you outside this place. I sense it has one last journey for you. You must go where Revan did, into the unknown regions, where the Sith, the true Sith, wait in the dark for the great war that comes. It is because he remembered what lay buried here, this place, its teachings. It paved the way to Korriban, you know, the remnants here. And because Malachor, like Korriban, is on the fringes of the ancient Sith Empire, where the Sith wait for us in the dark. Have we? You thought that the corrupted remnants of the Republic, the machines spawned by technology that Revan led into battle, were the Sith? You are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and its empire, the true Sith Empire, rules elsewhere. And Revan knew that the true war is not against the Republic. It waits for us beyond the Outer Rim, and he has gone to fight it in his own way. And he left the Ebon Hawk and all its machines behind, for he knew he would not need them. And like you, he knew he must leave all loves behind as well, no matter how deeply one cares for them. Because such attachments are not the way of the Jedi, and they would only bring doom to them both in the dark places where he now walks. It would have helped had he made her understand, but she was always strong-willed, that one, and did not understand war as Revan did. Because I did not know where he had gone. If he had asked, would I have gone? I do not know. But he will need warriors, Sith and Jedi, any who can be sent after him into the depths of space, for any who know the way. Perhaps you shall go there with him and do battle at the end of all things. Instead, I remained here, and now show others the way. The Republic will fall, as it always has, a fall that will take millennia under the care and complacent, but it shall...
You're leaving. I would come with you, if you allow it.
We're just obeying the whims of the Force, like fate wanted us to, like Kreia wanted us to.
Others? I will do as you ask. If it is important to you, I shall see it through. Your journey. Will you return?
You're alive. Did I save you yet? Your eyes. That bad, huh? Always was ugly. Now the outside matches. Was waiting for this, but it's not fair. Let you down. Was supposed to save you. Tired of living anyway. Too many deaths. Never told you. Lied to you. I don't want you to see me like this. I don't want to die in front of you. Can't bear it. You saved me. Joke's on me. Hurts when I laugh. Hurts.
Well, I guess the ending was actually pretty good. I think overall I did enjoy it, and I'm glad I've played it. I think that this game had some really great moments. It's just a shame that, because they obviously had the plot they wanted to tell, that they presented it in such a way that you have a choice over it, because you don't. And I still feel like the light side, dark side blocking off parts of the game really clashes with the actual intention of the plot, which I think is a shame. The restored content patch has solved a lot of bugs though. This was a lot smoother than my original playthrough. Yeah, they needed a lot more testers than that, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about the ending. As in, it was good, but I don't know whether it makes our character happy or not. And obviously we haven't missed a plot line with R2-D2. The plot is the next game, I guess. And it turned out that Atin was a goodie all along. And Cray was kind of a baddie all along. But not really. She really did like me and wanted me to help her, but helping her destroy the Force is quite a big task, isn't it? And I'm glad that our actions along the way have restored planets to independence and made them well again. I guess Bayodair was programming the robot when he wasn't helping us on Telos. I do think Sion was a bit underdeveloped, and Darth Nihilus. Still, thank you for watching. And I'll see you in another LP maybe.